Hey, what's up, y'all?
Howdy do.
Hello. So, for those of you that didn't know, Bart was away to Korea for about a good solid 10 days, part of this YouTube Music Awards thing, and that whole time that he was gone, I was missing him terribly.
You were?
No, yeah, I always miss you when you're gone because we live together and we've been together for so long. It's kind of like you're missing your other half.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think I missed you too a little bit.
Whatever, he missed me so much. He just doesn't know it yet.
Okay.
But anyway, a funny thing that I realized that every time he leaves, whether it's for a show booking or for these type of events where he's gone out of the country, I miss him, yes, but what happens is I actually become more productive. The house is cleaner, like the chores are getting done, I'm getting a lot more work done, and it's very weird. I don't know.
It sounds like
why.
lies to me.
Every time you come, okay, so
how convenient. Every time I'm gone, the house is clean, I'm more productive. But then that's like, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a kid, where like the mom's like, why is your room always so dirty? How come you never do your homework? And then the kid's like, cause every time you're gone, mom, my room is so clean, I clean and I do all my homework.
Well, with that, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, like it's just like I'm making it up, so I don't even know what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what kids say.
No, but I'm not lying because there's proof. For example, okay, so we live on this lot where we rent out to other tenants, right? And we kind of have to maintain the place for these other tenants because they're renting from us. So all they've ever asked for were like these lights so that they can see outside when they throw away their trash. For about 3 solid years, that never got changed because he's supposed to do the man stuff. And the man stuff means
beat up the people that come in through the house.
Clean up the yard, like maintain the yard, throw out the trash, like the shit that you really get dirty.
No, man stuff is if there's any burglars that come in, you beat them up. If there's any wild boars that come in, you have to throw a spear at them. If there's any hawks or falcons that come in, you have to shoot them.
Right, and then in the real world, the stuff that he has to do is like mow the lawn, stuff like that, right? Even that he doesn't even have to worry about because we pay someone to mow the lawn. Anyway, so for 3 years, these poor tenants have been having to walk in the dark, like they don't know what's gonna pop out of the corner because they can't see jack shit.
Well, they know there's not gonna be any boars or falcons popping out of the corners.
So while he was in freaking in Korea, I took care of the entire yard. I like swept everything. I picked up all the dog hair. It looks beautiful. Plus, added bonus, I added like these lights. So now they're so happy and it looks so beautiful back there. But I don't know why it takes you a million years to get your things done. So when he's gone, I'm just like, all right, I gotta do this. And I'm like those horses with the blinders on, and I'm just like so focused. I'm like, let's get it done. Let's do it, Gio. But for some reason, when he comes back, it's like.
So you're trying to blame me?
No. So, okay. No, I'm not trying to do that. I think what happens is when you come back, we get into this comfortable zone and we're working with each other's schedules all the time. So it's like, you have a hectic schedule, I have a hectic schedule. It's like, let's try to make our hectic schedules fit each other. There's a couple things here and there that we're gonna have to like cut corners around and stuff. For example, our clothes, when we get home, it's all like, we just throw it all over the place. And our house
and by we, you mean you.
And is it my?
Yes, where's my clothes?
That's true.
It's in the hamper. That's where my clothes are at. Where are my shoes? In the boxes, on the shelves.
That's funny.
Where's your stuff? Everywhere. On the floor, on the drawer, on freaking outside, on a dog, hanging on the antenna, a kid's outside flying a kite with it, everywhere.
I don't know if this is good then. I think I'm just revealing too much about myself then.
But why is it like that though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You say that you're more productive, right? Why is it that all of a sudden when I come home, you go from like an A+ student to an F?
Because of that. No, I'm not an F student.
Okay, fine, not an F. Maybe like a B- then.
Fine, that's better. I don't know, I think I just really want to spend time with you and I'm taking your emotions into consideration. And I'm just trying to make sure that I build this world of like faux-y bareness. And like I make everything very pleasant for you.
By how? Throwing the clothes everywhere?
No, you're a big freaking snuggler and you love to freaking snuggle. So anytime he's just trying to get me out of bed, right? He's like, come on. He's like, come on, babe, get out of bed. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then I just stay there and he's getting ready. And as soon as he walks back in the room and he sees that I'm still in bed, he's like, oh, you're so cute. And then he has to like jump in bed and then like hug me and
I
stuff.
probably thought I saw a boar there. I attacked that guy. I gotta do my job.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I said there was a boar. Are you calling yourself fat?
No. There's a boar in bed. I'm the only one in bed. Why would you mistake
Because I thought there was a boar.
my beautiful hourglass
I have to
body?
make sure I do my job. And you do yours by picking up the dog for changing the lights.
That's not my job.
That's true. That's my job. Sorry.
God. But yes, I think that's what happened. It's like I get into the bear like
Well, what part of
mentality.
the bear mentality makes you have to throw clothes everywhere and not pick up after yourself?
I don't throw clothes everywhere. It's not
That's
that.
what it looks like.
No, all that is, okay, this is truth. I do take off my shoes and I tend to place them on the floor, wherever it is that I took them off. That's
And you
it.
never know where they are. Because when you're getting ready, you're like, hey, baby, you know where my blue chucks are? And then we're looking all over the house and we find that it's in the trunk.
That's it.
Why are they even in the trunk? I don't know. Did you walk barefoot
know.
from the car back into the house?
I don't know,
I
they're
have
just-
no idea.
They're just shoes, you know, you take them off because you don't want to walk all over the house.
You dip one in the toilet. I don't know. You put some nacho cheese on the other one.
And it's also harder for me to put my shoes away because I have a shit ton more shoes than you do, and you just have like 4 boxes with these 4 pairs of shoes, and that's all you got to worry about.
You have a shit ton more shoes, but you only wear like 2 pairs, but somehow the other 15 are everywhere else.
That's
What
not
do you do?
true.
Yes.
That's not
Look,
true.
this pair of shoes, look in JK Party and see how many times you see this, and probably the only other shoe besides this is probably a blue one.
Or black.
That's the black one.
All black. But whatever, I don't know. That's just how it plays, okay? That's just what happens.
So you're telling me that when I leave, all of a sudden these crazy tendencies are gone?
Yes, because
Why?
I think
How?
I'm so focused on just maintaining the place and like keeping it looking very nice. And then I think also what happens is I don't want you to ever have to worry about what's going on at home, and I want you to understand that like everything at home is on lock and it's good, and just because you left, like the fort is like, it's perfect.
Well, it's awesome that the fort's perfect when I'm gone and I can't even enjoy it. How about when I'm at home?
But you know what's fucking crazy?
That's like me saying like, hey babe, you know what? While you're gone, I made the best meal every single day. It was so delicious. Can't wait for you to try it. As soon as I get home, you just make me TV dinners every night.
No, that's not what happens. Because as soon as you get home, within the first 2 minutes,
It's
the
dirty,
first
you dirty it.
2 minutes. What he just said, reverse that, because that's what he does. He gets home, he throws his luggage on the floor, he opens the luggage.
Oh, no way.
Way.
Yeah. You know
Wait,
what I
wait.
did? You know what I did this time? I don't even know if you noticed
This time.
When
This time.
When I came home from Korea, I unpacked the same day, even though I was really tired, but I saw how clean the house was. So I was like, I don't want to make a mess. So I unpacked everything. Even my luggage, you know, I hate going back to the shed. I put it in the shed.
That's true, you did do that. But you know what's hilarious about that statement? Yes, you were able to get your clothes and put them back in your luggage and put it back, but all your little souvenirs and stuff is all over our desk.
Souvenirs for everyone. That's how kind-hearted I am.